Hi, I'm David Ezekiel, transitional pastor for the First Federated Church of Peoria. Welcome to our midweek moment. It's the first Wednesday of the new year, and I'll bet that you've already broken your New Year's resolutions by now. You're to be commended for resolving to do so much. However, if you want to make a few more that you can positively achieve, allow me to make some suggestions for you. The ground rules are these: don't resolve to do anything so easy it doesn't require a resolution, nor something so hard no resolution could make it achievable. For resolutions are for raising the bar. They are not for laying the bar on the ground and hopping over it. And they are not for setting the bar so high that your resolutions cannot be reached. Secondly, make all your resolutions in public. The fear of social pressure, whether it materializes or not, will help you keep your word, since you are pledging not just to yourself, but to others. So, here are a few resolutions that you can achieve this year. In other words, realistic ways for you to achieve a new you for the new year. Don't dismiss things you don't understand. Take the time and trouble to understand them first. Introduce yourself to all the people at your job whom you see every day but haven't met yet. Stop pretending there's something else you have to do. Learn something interesting every day. Learn something surprising every week. Treat everyone with respect. Most of what passes for humbleness in this world is just posturing meant to elicit praise. There is no such thing as humility. There is only realism about how much of your life you actually owe to luck. Always keep that foremost in your mind, and people will think that you're humble. Be more judgmental about ideas and less judgmental about people. Listening to what someone else is saying without hearing what you already think is one of the hardest challenges for the human mind. When you listen as if your life depends upon it. Otherwise, you're just living in an echo chamber, hearing your own words coming out of someone else's mouth. Here's one. Say I don't know at least 10 times a day. It'll disqualify you for a career in politics, but it will make you a better person. Own your mistakes. Lend your successes. Your successes will come back to you with interest. Get home 15 minutes earlier. It will make you 15 minutes more efficient the next day. Forget about what's easy for you. Start getting better at what's hard for you. If you think you're the smartest person in the room, you haven't talked to everybody in the room yet. Never try to get other people to change their minds without first trying to understand why they think the way they do. Never do that without being open to the possibility that the mind that might need to change the most could be your own. Walk or drive a different route than your daily routine. Work away from your desk. Read something flamboyantly irrelevant. Call someone you don't need to call. Look up at the sky instead of down at the concrete. And then when you turn back to your routine, it will feel refreshed. Here's one I like. Eat more crow. It's the most nutritious of all brain foods. Befriend someone at least 20 years younger than you and someone at least 20 years older than you. Each of you will make the other smarter and better. Check your facts again. There's a mistake in there somewhere. You just haven't found it yet. Donate blood. Part of you will help save someone's life, and you'll never know who it is. Show. Don't tell. Teach. Don't preach. Get better at accepting compliments, despite all you know and all that they don't know about how the sausage was actually made. For people still have a right to like what you did, and you have an obligation to thank them. Finally, when you're having a bad day, call the closest friend you haven't talked with in the longest time. I'm David Ezekiel, wishing you a good second start on your way to a new you for the new year. Thanks for sharing this midweek moment with me.